Joker 2. We got the trailer. We was expecting it Tuesday, but because we live in the future to the Americans over that way, I guess.
I don't know.
Just a bit down that way. I'm assuming.
It's that road, that over corner.
Now, if I'm pointing east or west right now, I'll be right eventually. So, anyway, Joker 2. We got the trailer for a Folie Do. What do you think of the trailer, Kyle? This is where he goes, I didn't watch it.
There was a trailer. I watched this as soon as I got up. I was kind of looking forward to it in a weird way. I was like, I'm not like excited for the film, but I'm like kind of interested to see what they do.
I really wanted it to be one and done with Joker, but if they've got a story for another, all right.
Yeah, this trailer didn't do anything for me really. I'm not going to say it put my excitement level down, or I'd say it dimmed it a bit, but it didn't. It didn't heighten my excitement for this. It didn't really change how I kind of. It just there's nothing in it that's really kind of like, oh, that's fucking good. That it's just it seems like it's kind of rehashing the stuff from the first film, except you've got Harley Quinn there, and she seems to sort of be leading Joker back into being Joker.
I really feel like this story is going to be told from Harley Quinn's perspective from this trailer. Some of it, I think, is going to take place in maybe Harley's head, but maybe Joker's head, maybe Arthur Fleck's head.
Here's the thing as well, though. It's just like this movie could be shit. This could be like the worst thing ever, but it will still make a decent amount of money because of the name, and obviously you've got the great cast. And
I don't think it's going to do Joker 1 numbers.
No. I'm saying it's going to do money, but it's not obviously going to hit that Joker level. But you know, it didn't really excite me. It's not done anything that makes me want to go, oh my god, I need to see this film. And you know, there's some really weird inconsistencies that I've kind of noticed. Is the Joker sort of becomes the Joker at the end of the film, the first film, spoilers. And in this film, it seems like he's kind of taken aback, and he's not wanting to have that.
Well, he's probably medded up on medication and stuff like that, you know.
It could be, yeah. But another thing as well, I know it's just a teaser trailer, but it very much kind of states that Harley Quinn isn't her original sort of story, because she's supposed to be Joker's doctor, you know,
like therapist sort of thing.
Therapist kind of thing, and
maybe she is. Maybe she is, but that's my issue. It shouldn't be a maybe. It should be just kind of, you know. Well, maybe that's like a big twist at the end, and it's like this has all been in his head, and it's.
It could be. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, but I mean, again, there's nothing crazy that kind of. I think it will be. The performances will be great. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. It's just, am I going to wholly enjoy this film and say it's really, really good? Because I enjoyed the first Joker. I didn't love it. It was pretty good though. I can't watch it over and over, kind of thing. I can't like sit down and watch it every now and then because it fucking makes me feel depressed. But it is a good film.
The first Joker is a film I have seen very few times, but I have liked it every time I've seen it. That is one of them films we walked out of the cinema and went, that was great, but I can't go back and watch that just yet. Yeah. If at all.
Yeah, it's a very slow burner kind of thing. It's not like where Logan is kind of like a bit of a slow burn film. It's just...
Do you know what, though? The more I watch Logan, the more... I don't know, it's because I've watched it more, so it's more fast-paced or anything like that. But the more I watch Logan, the more rewatchable it becomes, I should say.
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, that happens with really any film. It's like
Yeah.
you when you first watch it, it feels like a long film, but it's like when I went to go see Dune over and over again. It just felt like it got quicker and quicker
Yeah.
as I went by, and I'm like, fuck's sake, I want to go back to that niceness of it feeling like a longer film. But
Yeah, I best way I can describe film addicts is like they're like film addicts. Film fans like us, we're like heroin addicts. We go back again and again and again trying to get that original hit of the first time you saw the film, and the sad truth of it is you never will.
yeah, I mean that's one thing in life where it's kind of sad. It's like I wish I could go back and play Red Dead 2 again for the first time, but
Yeah. What do you feel about the sing and song aspect of it? We talked about it a little bit last week.
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's whatever. Again, this is one thing that'll kind of deter me a little bit from, it bungs my excitement down a little bit because of that. I know you're a big fan of that sort of stuff and you don't mind it, but I just feel like
If it's done well.
if it's done well, obviously, I'd be fine with it. I mean, the only musical film that I've really sort of enjoyed is I've seen La La Land. I think it's great. I just can't be bothered with the musical stuff in that. But then in The Greatest Showman, the film isn't that great, but the musical stuff is actually really good. I really enjoyed it. So it's just
really
weird
love
opposite.
In the Heights. I think that's great.
I've not seen it,
That's great in the Heights.
and I'm not going to.
But yeah, this is gonna be. I don't think it's original songs. It's like hits that they're remixing and singing themselves. So yeah, should be fun. The trailer has got me, like I said, a little bit excited. I don't think it was an amazing trailer by any stretch of the imagination, but then again, I don't remember the first trailer for the first Joker film being all that amazing, and
It wasn't. Well, I'd say it was just kind of
it
like
just ended with
it
that
was
thing. That ended
it was
with
kind
a
of
thing like,
disturbing.
"Call me Joker." When you bring me out, can you call me Joker? That's what it ended on.
Let's put it this way. It very much kind of like the first Joker film and its trailers. The trailers really help set the mood of what this film is. You're gonna walk in and watch this film because it's a very dark and disturbing-esque trailer, and you go to watch the film, and that is literally what you get. So this one seems, if this one does the same with the trailers, I feel like you could be in for a bit more of a, not a happier time, but a bit more like a cheerful vibe from it.
Yeah. No.
Rather than sort of depressed. But I think there'll be some pretty like twists in it where it's kind of like, oh, that's a bit fucked. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm not
a bit fucked.
Yeah, that's a bit. I guess the seal of approval. That's a bit fucked.
I will say, that's a bit fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kyle,